and graced the cover in the 70s. What do you think?
Yeah, well, you know, I think like most Americans, I wish that people that committed these heinous acts never would be written about, would never see their pictures, they would never be profiled, they would never be elevated at all, that they would remain basically locked away for the rest of the time. But we don't live in Mr. Snowden's Russia. We live in the United States of America, and when horrible things happen to us, after 9/11, you remember everybody went out and bought the Koran. It was like the top-selling book in America for a month or so because we examine and we look inward. And in that case, we were trying to figure out why they hated us, and we ended up realizing they hated us because we were evil. But that evil had a specific look. It was Osama bin Laden. It was foreign. It was exotic. What's so jarring about this cover is that this is a kid that's a good-looking kid, that's a popular kid, that looks like a lot of the readers of Rolling Stone, and the enemy is now within. The enemy now goes to our colleges. The enemy now looks like our next-door neighbor. And it becomes, Mika, a lot more troubling and a lot more disturbing. This is the tradition of Rolling Stone. The article is very in-depth. And if you've read Rolling Stone for more than a week or two, you're not shocked by this. I do understand, though, why people in Boston are offended, and it's certainly CBS's right and Kmart's right to ban the magazine. But I guess it's just not surprising to me or people that have been reading this magazine for decades now.
I think it's interesting and a good point to cover that his looks connect with the fabric of American society. Having said that, in terms of selling magazines, my first reaction, reaction of friends of mine who I talked about it, the very first reaction was, ugh.